Hello dear friends, welcome back. In today's video, we plan to discuss two topics. One is objectives of business, and at the end we will discuss another topic, causes of risk in business. So the main topic of this video is objectives of business. Now friends, objectives means aims, targets or goals to be achieved. So when a business is started or is run, what does it aim at? That answer we will try to get in this video. So the objectives with which a business can be established and run can be broadly classified into two categories. One, or A, we call it economic objectives, and B, another group or category of objectives, we call it social objectives. Let's begin with economic objectives. Economic objectives, as its name indicates us, that are those goals which are concerned with economic gain. They are of three types. Number one, profit objective. Number two, second economic objective, maximization of wealth. And third, other economic objectives. Let's begin with first economic objective, profit objective. Friends, we all know that profit is primary objective of any business. Profit is fundamental or basic objective or main objective of business, because without profit no business can survive or sustain. Right? So profit is lifeline of a business. Profit is a barometer of business, and that's why profit earning is crucial objective of any business. Right? It is the main or important economic objective of any business. Number two, second economic objective is maximization of wealth. A business, after earning profit, can also aim in the long run to maximize its wealth, its properties, its assets. Maximization of wealth refers to increasing wealth of the owners or increasing the share market price of share value. Right? Market value of share price of the owners. Right? Maximization of wealth is, remember, long-term objective. Profit is short-term objective. And for maximization of wealth also, profit objective is important. Profit is at the base of maximization of wealth. Number three, third, other economic objectives. Alongside profit and maximization of wealth, a business can also aim at some other economic objectives like prestige building, goodwill building. Number two, growth of the business, development and expansion of business. Right? Optimum utilization of resources of the business. Such other economic objectives also can be aimed at while establishing or running any business. So friends, this is about economic objectives. Now we come on to another category, social objectives. Friends, social objectives are the objectives which are aimed at social welfare and well-being. Now, first social objective is social responsibility of business. Social responsibility of business, friends, is a very wide or broad topic. We will just give it passing reference to it here in our topic. Social responsibility means responsibility of business towards the society. Every business owes its existence to the society. Business works in the society. So business cannot do any harm to the society. Social responsibility mainly includes protecting the environment, avoiding pollution of all types, right? Avoiding profiteering, right? And service to the society at large is broadly included in social responsibility. Number two, objective of employment generation. Another social objective of business could be generation of employment, creation of employment. When a business is established, the owner himself or herself gets employed. For example, if it is sole proprietorship, sole proprietor get employed. If it is partnership, partners get employed. If it is company, large number of people get employed. So employment generation or creation of employment is also one of the social objectives. Of course, it has economic perspective also, but here we look at it from social perspective. So that is also one of the important objectives, social objective of any business, right? When a business grows and expands, then also employment opportunities are created. Number 3, objective of adopting fair practices or fair trade practices. By fair trade practices, we mean a business, whenever a business is established or done or carried out, an objective can be kept in mind to follow moral, ethical and fair trade practices. Unfair trade practices might be adulteration, hoarding, black marketing. To avoid all this is following fair trade practices. Because black marketing, hoarding, adulteration, all this is antisocial. Number 4, friends, is objective of providing quality goods and services. Objective of providing quality goods and services means to provide quality goods at reasonable rates to the society or customers. It's a great social service, because when a business unit provides good quality services and goods at a reasonable rate, quality of life of people gets lifted, gets improved. So there cannot be any better service than that, any better social service than that a business can do. Number 5, other social objectives. Other social objectives are those which are not included in the above 4, are conducting research and innovations. Friends, when any business unit conducts research and innovations, it gives new products, better products to the society. It even modifies its existing products, and better products, modified products, new products, enrich human life. And from that angle, it is a social service. Contribution in national development. When a business is established and run, it can also aim at doing its bit in national development, right? Next, social welfare of the people and society at large. Social welfare activities could include activities like establishing educational institutions, establishing universities, for example, Nirma University in Gujarat, right? BITS Pilani is also an example of Birla, right? Similarly, Tatas, Reliances, they also have established many educational institutions to establish and maintain medical and health services, hospitals and clinics, right? To establish and maintain public parks, cultural and recreational facilities, etc. for the society are examples of other social objectives or other social services. So friends, this is about, in brief, about objectives, broad objectives of a business. We divided them into 2, economic and social. So here we end our first topic. Now, second small topic that we have taken up in this video is, friends, causes of risk in business. We, in previous video, briefly referred you to the fact that business involves risks and uncertainties. Risks are of 2 types, right? Number 1, artificial risks and natural risks. Natural risks comes from nature, right? For example, tsunamis, earthquake, floods, right? Such risks are natural risks. Similarly, man-made risks are there in business, right? They include theft, robbery, right? Accident, fire. So, all in all, if we think of various causes of risk in business, we come to these points. Number 1, first general cause that create risk in business is change in technology. Friends, technology means method of production, right? Technology, when changes, risk arises in the business, because due to technology, method of production changes, product changes. So obviously, a threat is created to the very existence and survival of a business. For example, when computer technology was invented, the business of typewriting, manufacturing of typewriting machines, maintenance of typewriting machines, teaching of typewriting education, we call it typewriting classes, all this came to a close. So such risks are also called risks due to change in technology, right? Number 2, threat of substitute product. When research is done, when technology changes, there is another risk in business or to the business, and that is of coming in the market substitute product, better products than the products that we are manufacturing or we are selling, right? So, for example, in olden times, we used to write on a paper with a fountain pen, ink pen we used to call it. So, fountain ink pen technology or product was replaced by a better product called ballpoint pen technology. Ballpoint pen product came in the market. So all that business of manufacturing and selling of fountain pens got collapsed. Such risks are eminent in any business. Number third reason of causing risk in business, third cause that is responsible for creation of risk in business and uncertainties in business, friends, is competition. Level of competition, as we can easily understand, the more the competition, the more the risk, the less the competition, the less the risk. Due to increase in competition, you have to face competition. You cannot sell the product at a desired price, right? You have to take every single step keeping in mind the techniques, the policies and decisions taken by your competitors. So competition always poses a great risk in business that a businessman has to face. Number 4, legislations, laws and rules framed by the government. When government changes laws, when government modifies laws, and if they are related to business, if they affect business, then again risk arises. For example, in India, government keep on changing, not only in India but in all parts of the world, governments keep on changing laws. For example, modifications and changes in labor laws, right? Minimum Wage Act. If government changes, government raises the level of minimum wage in a Minimum Wage Act through modification, through amendment in law. In our business also, we will have to raise the wages that we are paying if they are below the minimum wage limit. So this is a direct threat, direct risk to our business, right? Amendments in laws sometimes even brings closure of a business. For example, in many states, before some years, there was a permission by the government to produce and sell liquor and liquor products. But then after some time, government brought new laws that now you cannot produce liquor or liquor products in a state, a particular state. So all those companies or manufacturers who are producing liquor and liquor related products will have to close their business. Such a threat also lies and continuously to be faced by a business when you run and establish a business. And last but one, friends, is 5th, uncertainty of demand. As we know, demand of any product or item or commodity or service keep on fluctuating. It keep on fluctuating due to a variety of factors. Say, for example, if there is a change in consumers' income, demand could change. If there is a change in consumers' taste, liking and preferences, demand could change. And such fluctuations and changes in demand, either if they are negative, they can bring down our sales drastically. They can incur even losses to our business. So that is also one more type of risk, one more type of cause that is responsible for risk in business. Number 6 and last, physical work Physical risk, friends. Physical risk means when you run a business, when you establish a business, there are certain physical risks also you have to face. For example, your properties, your materials have a possibility of getting damaged, getting out of order, machinery getting out of order, machinery failures, breakage in materials, either raw material or even finished goods, wear and tear, shortage. If your raw material or your finished goods is liquid type of product, then there can be a shortage in the product due to evaporation and other such factors. So all such risks are faced by business. These are the various different types of causes that are responsible for occurrence of risk and existence of risk in any business activity, friends. So here we are concluding today's video. Thank you for your time, and if you find our videos useful and worth, please subscribe. Thank you, and thank you one more time.